Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joining your other host,
Karen.
And as you can see, it's December, hence the Christmas tree and the holiday sweaters. Another thing December brings along with it, other than not materialism, materialism
yeah.
and like consumerism and whatnot, is
capitalism.
Spotify Wraps. Capitalism, yes. But no, another thing that marks, December, that usually happens in December, is the Spotify Wraps. I was scrolling through Reddit the other day, actually I think just yesterday, and I saw a post, and I follow like 4 bands on their subreddits: Avatar, Lamb of God, maybe Slipknot, and Metallica for sure. But on one of those, and also like there's our music, and then the vinyl and heavy metal vinyl and concert poster porn and all that shit that I follow. So around this time of year, you'll start to see those subreddits be bombarded with, here's my top music, here's my top music. And we have music channels as well in my like work chat or work Slack channels. One is just fun/music, and the other one is like metal enthusiasts and whatnot. And you'll always see around December people posting their top Spotify rap stuff. And on Reddit, one post was like, on one of these subreddits, I can't remember what one, was like, could we just fucking stop this? I'm fucking tired of seeing people post their like, I'm a top listener of this band. Here's my top
not doing this
music. And he's like, it's digital trophies and digital participation trophies that people flaunt around. Like, nobody gives a shit about how much music you listen to or what you listen to. Just fucking let's talk about music. Let's talk about new music. Let's talk about the riffs. Let's talk about gear. Like, I'm tired of this week being bombarded with this fucking post. So to respect that post and to sort of honor that post, I figured we would take a few moments to go through our Spotify Wraps and share what we had. I do have some thoughts at the end as well to wrap it up. But before we get to the end, I do like the Wraps. I do like looking at it.
It's interesting.
I like to see, I'm a big numbers guy, like following the numbers and following trends. I love seeing these year-end wraps from different websites and stuff, being like, here's the trends, here's what was popular, here's at this time of the year, here's what this was, you know what I mean? I love that kind of shit. So I also like share this with my friends. My friends share me what they had. One friend, his top band and the top 5 songs he had were all Hot Mulligan, which I'm going to see tomorrow. Don't know any of their shit. I'm going to go see it with him, so that's going to be fun. My other friend, his top band was Skrillex. It was EDM.
Okay, I was like, am I supposed to know that name?
Both of those artists are going to be playing at Bonnaroo next year. So I messaged them like, you guys want to go to Bonnaroo and go check out these 2 artists, at least 2 of the days? And their response was, it's in Tennessee, Bonnaroo is. And their response was, the Bourbon Trail's on the way there. So we might be making a short little trip down there for a guy's trip to go see Hot Mulligan, Skrillex, and then the Bourbon Trail. So I don't know. We'll see. All that to say, I do like the Wraps. I do like it. I don't give a shit about everybody else's. Like, I do hate going on Reddit and seeing all that shit and just being like, for the rest of the month, it's just gonna be, here's my top thing, here's my top thing, here's my top thing. And it's like, it's fucking stupid. It's over. Like, I don't want that. But we're gonna go ahead and go through ours here. So why don't you start us off with your sort of Spotify Wrap? And we haven't looked at these.
We haven't looked at them, so I don't even know how it goes, because the last couple of years it's been different a little bit. So
yeah, we haven't looked at them. We haven't obviously shared it with each other. So I'm really curious to see what you have. I have some thoughts. I think you're gonna have a lot of metalcore shit on yours.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
So yeah.
I do have to say, like, I've watched so much more stuff on YouTube this year than listened to music. So I'm curious what is even going to show up.
I've been using our streaming apps a lot more as well, like Nugs and Quillo a lot more.
Yeah, especially at work.
Yes.
I was going to say at work, I like to find live sets. So like Wackens or Wacken, I guess is how you say it, but like is the concert or the festival that I go to the most because they have
live sets.
So I'll watch those. But anyways,
and quick, we did do predictions last year during our year in review. I'll throw those up. I can't remember what we had.
Oh, I don't even know. Yeah.
I think for me, Metallica, I figured would be number 1 or on the list because they've been number 1 for like 5 years straight.
Yeah.
I don't think that happened this year.
No, probably
but we'll
not.
see.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. So I've listened to 13,266 minutes. So only 9 days of music. That seems very low.
Yeah, that does seem kind of low.
Yeah. I've listened to 160 genres, it says.
Genres are fucking weird. Like, you're going to have metalcore, death metalcore.
Yeah. Okay, so my top genres are deathcore,
That makes sense.
hard rock.
Nah, I did not expect that.
No, I don't know where that came from. Thrash metal, death metal, and doom metal.
Doom is weird. I would like. I know you like doom metal, but I figured metalcore would have been up there, like with Wage War and shit.
Dude, I haven't listened to that much Wage War this
No. Okay.
year. Yeah. My listening age is 23.
Weird. Okay. I'm curious to see my
Oh, it
listening
says
age.
since you were into music from the late 2010s, your taste is trending.
Interesting. Weird.
I don't get that one. I don't understand that one.
Half this shit that they do on like their rap shit, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't get it.
I don't understand it. I've listened to 1,574 songs this year.
That seems low.
My number one was A Visceral Wretch by Whitechapel. Oh, I figured this would be number one. Amongst the Low and Empty by Signs of the Swarm. And then Behind the Hands of God by Of Sulfur. Behold the Crown After the Burial. And Dark Bloom, We Came as Romans.
Weird. You went.
Oh, sorry. That's the Brand of Sacrifice version of Dark Bloom.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's a lot more deathcore. I figured you'd be more in the metalcore, but you're kind of shifting into deathcore now.
Exactly. This makes sense. I thought maybe Of Sulfur would be number one or Amongst the Low and Empty would be number one, but this totally makes sense. Yeah. Oh, no, it does say, so it does say your top song Amongst the Low and Empty was, I don't understand that.
Scroll back down, see real quick. Was that your top bands?
Oh, I had to guess which one was. So I said Amongst the Low and Empty, I thought would be my top song.
You did say that, yeah.
Yeah, so that was my top song, yeah. Sorry, that page, I was supposed to guess it. How it actually went was number one was Amongst the Low and Empty, Behold the Crown, Behind the Hands of God, Dark Bloom, and A Visceral Wretch. So that makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah. I listened to 17 albums this year.
Like in full?
Maybe in full.
Weird, okay.
My top album was Whitechapel, Hymns of Dissonance.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I listened to that 24 times, it says. Oh, no, I listened to it for 248 minutes.
Oh, all right. That's weird. Where are they getting the albums then, I wonder?
I don't know, because this I really don't know, because, okay, so Hymns of Dissonance was number one. I Feel the Ever Black Festering by Lorna Shore. I've never listened to that album.
In full?
Oh, in full, no.
Maybe these are like the top albums you've listened, but then where did they get like the number of albums you listen to?
Yeah, because even, so To Rid Myself of Truth, I could have by Signs of the Swarm. I probably did listen to that in full, maybe twice.
Okay.
Are You Safe from God Here by the Acacia Strain? Never listened to that in full.
And then you have Dream Theater on there as well.
And then Dream Theater, A Change of Seasons.
You do not listen to Dream Theater.
Never.
Interesting. The only thing I can think of, especially with Dream Theater, is when we drive, we use your phone.
We do.
And we put our...
But we never listen to the full album.
We never listen to the full album. We put our playlist on for our concert set list for whatever year we want.
Yeah.
Typically it's the year we're in. And we just shuffle that. So then you could have listened to Dream Theater for sure. But you're not listening to the whole album.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's interesting. I listened to 444 artists this year.
That seems low.
It does seem low. So my top artist was Whitechapel, Signs of the Swarm, Brand of Sacrifice, Lamb of God, and Wage War. So Wage War did make
Wage War was up there. Yeah. They were like your number one a few years ago, weren't they?
Yeah. And now Signs of the Swarm's giving me a...
Oh, you have your like little rap message thing. Yeah. Do you ever listen to those? I
did when Wage War did it, yeah.
I kind of don't give a shit about it. It's kind of funny because I think the first year they did it, I think, who was it? Weird Al did like I only made $12 on streaming this year.
Oh, really?
Thanks for being a top listener to pay me $12 or help pay me $12.
Yeah. So sorry, this editing is probably gonna be so choppy, but we're doing this live. So okay, now you at least know the formula of it. So yours might not be as choppy as mine was.
Yes, we shall see. Yep. All right, so let's go through mine here. Let's go. All right, let's see where this goes. Your listening content counted.
Keep swiping.
Oh, you have to keep swiping? This is weird. 27 hours. That's right.
27,000.
27,732 minutes. That's 19 days of music.
So you had 10 days more than me.
That's about right, I would say. I mean, at work, I typically have it on. There were a couple nights where we fell asleep listening to music, which that probably helped as well.
Yeah. I just feel like that's still low for how much you listen to music all day long.
Yeah, I can't remember. But again, like I said, I've switched over to the streaming platforms like Quello and Nugs in particular.
Yeah, that's true.
But interesting. I don't know if that's down or up from the previous
I know,
year. We
yeah.
tracked it. I'll throw those numbers up at some point during this episode. All right. Defined. I listened to 263 genres. That, again, the genres is fucking
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird. Yeah.
Heavy metal was my number one genre. Hard rock, indie folk, classic rock, and electronic. Classic rock, I've listened to my classic rock playlist a lot. Electronic is okay.
Interesting to have on there.
I have one playlist my friends made me, which is electronic, and I listened to that like 4 times this year. But all right, that's cool. I do like that.
We might have to check the beat.
Age is a number.
67. Old man.
My listening age is 67.
I'm 23 and you're 67.
From the early 70s.
I mean, I do have
You're
to
an
say-
old soul.
I do have to say, from the concerts that I like to go to, we are the old people.
We are the old fucks, yes.
But that is so funny.
Jesus fuck. 6'7", fucking asshole.
7.
Motherfuckers. Fuck Spotify. All right, fuck that. Let's move on to the next thing. You listened to 3,921 songs this year.
Is that unique songs?
I think so.
Okay.
And again, I don't know what it counts. Like, I think it's probably the same thing they count for royalties, because I think it's if you listen to it for 30 seconds of the song, they get a percentage of royalties. If you listen to all of the song, they get all of the royalty that
I
they're
can't remember
allowed.
what mine was now.
So whenever I listen to a song and we're getting close to the end and I want to skip, typically I'll try to stop myself from skipping to at least listen to the last 10 seconds of a song so they get all of the royalties.
Get their 0.00001
Yeah,
penny.
exactly. Moving on, next one. Make your pick. Ice Nine Kills, Shield Wall, Statue of the King, This Is It by Necrogoblicon, or those goddamn White Trash.
Oh, it's probably Shield Wall, but goddamn White Trash.
I think it's Shield Wall, goddamn White Trash number 2, then the art or the work of art by Ice Nine, then Statue, then Necro. Necro might be above Statue, honestly, but I'm thinking Shield Wall too.
Oh, no.
Goddamn White Trash.
Goddamn White Trash.
God, I love that song. It's so fucking good. Goddamn White Trash. Ministry. All right. Your top song was Goddamn. I listened to it 21 times.
Oh, that's it.
Goddamn White Trash. Honestly, when I'm sitting down there waiting for the L, I listen to Goddamn White Trash. All right, that was weird. Goddamn White Trash. This Is It. I did get into a really big Necrogoblicon the phase once I found out about them. Shield Wall number 3. I expected that to be higher. A work of art by Ice Nine Kills. I've really gotten into Ice Nine Kills this year, and a Statue of the King. I did not expect that. Is top artist next? I wonder.
Maybe, yeah, I think so.
Let's find out. Your top 5 songs, 25 made you the playlist. Fuck that. You listen to 88 albums.
Yeah,
Again, I don't know where
How do
that's
they
coming
count
from.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Ice Nine, Welcome to Horrorwood, Silver Scream 2 by Ice Nine. I listened to that a lot. 269 minutes. I did listen
That's
to that
about
a
the same
lot.
as me for Signs of the Swarm, so.
Your top albums: Ice Nine, 3 Days Grace, Ice Nine, Metallica, Garage Inc.
Oh, interesting.
I figured 3 Days Grace was going to be up there. I listened to it a lot earlier in the year. Metallica's finally on their Garage Inc. I listened to a lot of Garage Inc. I'm not going to lie, but it's number 5. Ice Nine, though, being number 1 and 2, that's weird. Against the album thing, I don't know that. You listened to
981
artists this year. Your top 5: Amon Amarth, Metallica, Avatar, Ice Nine Kills, 3 Days Grace.
It's so funny that 3 Days Grace is up there.
I think
But you like them a lot. You like their music a lot.
I do like, and I went into a phase where I started hard on. So we're gonna do the race. I started hard on 3 Days Grace. Middle of the year, it was Ice Nine Kills. Amon Amarth was just steady. Like they were always in the rotation. Metallica, I think it would ebb and flow up and down. So I'm excited to see this race, see where it goes. Metallica number 1 still. Wow. There's 3 Days Grace. There's the jump, and Metallica back up, and then 3 Days Grace, and here comes Ice Nine here, and Metallica pulling ahead again, and then Ice Nine. Yep.
October Ice Nine. Yeah.
Yep. Especially October. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then October with the spooky season, Ice Nine's always in the rotation. Same with
Yeah.
Typo Negative, Bloody Kisses in particular, always up there. You spent 852 minutes with them, which makes you the top 2% globally.
That's what I was for Science of the Swarm.
Was
too.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't read all that, but
Metallica's still in my top 5. I did not see that. Ice Nine overtook them, and then 3 Days Grace. I expected 3 Days Grace to be number 1 or Amon Amarth to be number 1, but they're number 5. Avatar is a shock to me that they're even that high up.
on there. Yeah.
I did not think I listened to Avatar that much. And now, word from your favorites. This is going to be, whatever. All your listening may part, something bigger. Which club do you belong? Did you get one of these little club
maybe.
thingies?
I just probably went through it. What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's like the club you're in.
Oh, that's the one I had. Yeah. So what does that
What
mean?
is this?
Grit Collective. Your supporter. Wait, what's that say?
Yeah, I'm trying to read. It went too fast. I should have held the screen down. Here we go.
Your club believes in rebellion through.
Music. There is no club rulebook.
I mean, probably most metalheads have that.
You're in great company. 9% of global listeners are in your club. Oh, the club thing we're in.
Oh, yeah.
Your
I'm gonna
club
go back
favorites
and
are
find
Metallica, Ice Nine, Lamb of God, Trivium, 3 Days Grace, Slipknot. I love all of those fucking bands. That's fucking awesome. Those bands are fucking awesome. 2025.
Oh, mine's going to be the same if I'm in the same club.
Oh,
no, because mine says, I'm pretty sure I was in the same club. Yeah.
you are weird. What bands are in that one for you?
But my bands are Science of the Swarm, Wage War, Lorna Shore, Whitechapel, Lamb of God, Brand of Sacrifice. Every single thing I have to listen to, except for Of Sulfur. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to share this with my work, especially being goddamn white trash being number 1 song. I'll probably.
Sure, those Utahns would love that.
Oh, yeah.
Any hoodles. That was kind of fun.
Yeah,
We've never done this live. We've
never
always
done-
done like I write down mine and you write down yours. So
For the year in review.
Yeah.
We might not post this we'll post this, but we won't talk about this aspect of things in the year in review this time. Maybe we'll just say, hey, we did a 666.
Yeah.
Here's the link for it type thing. Maybe do a quick sort of overview. Well, the top artist was blah, blah, blah. To wrap this up real quick, I do like these wraps because it is kind of fun just to like track your trends and track what you're doing. I personally like doing that. Sharing it with every other person is, with my close friends, sure, it's fun in my close group. Posting it online, like I do get fed up with these things, seeing like I'm the top listener, which is one thing I think they did this year that they might not have done previous years. They give you out like awards for, or they would show you an award saying like, you are the number 1 listener for Lamb of God. You are the number 1 listener for Mastodon. There's another band I follow. It was Mastodon also. Or you're the 267th listener of Mastodon who's listened to them the most type thing. And yeah, I do hate seeing that on social media. Also with it being Spotify Wrap, I did see a few articles today of there are people out there saying, let's also use this as time to wrap up Spotify, as in get rid of Spotify, which I think will be a goal for my next year, is try to find some other platform to use other than Spotify. And before Spotify, I used Pandora. And the thing I hated about Pandora, especially as I used it more and more and more, the songs it would put on shuffle were very repetitive. You kind of expected the same songs. And that's exactly what's happening now with Spotify is I used to use Spotify as a way to discover new music because the shuffle would put new music on. Now it's very repetitive for me. I don't hear new things.
yeah.
So that's the number 1 reason for me. There are other reasons. There's the whole ICE ads constantly being pushed on Spotify. The CEO being a massive fucking cunt and buying like AI and drone sort of military bullshit.
I just saw a thing on Instagram about how architects, like Spotify made an AI song of architects.
Yeah.
And like they didn't produce it.
And
it
the next
was
thing,
Spotify.
yeah, they're pushing AI art and AI music. So like yeah, maybe it is time to look somewhere else other than Spotify. And that is now going to be a goal of mine for 2026, is to figure out something that works. There's also the ethics of it, right? Of paying $15 for access to every single piece of music. Is that really a good thing? For us as the consumer, it's a great thing. For the artist making it, not so much.
Yeah.
So we do use Spotify. We do pay for it and whatnot. But we also do go to shows. We do buy merch from our bands that we like because we want to support the bands. And to me, that's the most important thing. Support the artists. And if that means I don't have access to every single piece of recorded music ever, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. It's 2026 for me is going to be some soul searching in terms of this and whatnot. And I think you and I will have some hard conversations around this, because I know we might be in different boats here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah.
So there's going to be something. There's got to be a better solution than Spotify, because honestly, fuck them. Fuck the labels taking all the music from the artists, and it's bullshit. The artists have to like not suffer necessarily, but like scrap. They have to scrap so hard for this. And then you couple that with Live Nation and how they're getting fucked by Live Nation as well. Like,
the only thing I have to say about what you just said about like fuck them for not paying the artists, I think any streaming platform that we use will be the same way. So
exactly.
That's the hard thing.
That is the hard thing. There are better ones out there that give 3/100,000ths of a penny instead of 3/1,000,000ths of a penny. You know what I mean? Like,
I get what you're saying.
There are better options, but even beyond streaming services, there has to be a way for us to, support the artists and whatnot. So it's a question we need to figure out in 2026, but that's a 2026 problem.
Yeah, that was such a downer to this episode because I was so excited to go through my list, but yep.
It was fun. It was fun to go through the list. But yeah, I guess that's a wrap on Spotify.
Yep, and a wrap on the year.
Bye. We'll see you next year.
Bye.